Hey guys, I know it's been a little while since I last uploaded, but I've just been so busy with life outside of YouTube. Hopefully I'll be able to upload a little more consistently moving forward. But if you haven't heard the news this morning, the NBA has announced new names and trophies for the NBA's major individual awards. Those awards are: the MVP is now the Michael Jordan Trophy, the Defensive Player of the Year award is now the Hakeem Olajuwon Trophy, the Rookie of the Year award is now the Wilt Chamberlain Trophy, the Sixth Man of the Year award is now the John Havlicek Trophy, the Most Improved award is now the George Mikan Trophy, and the new award is the New Clutch Player of the Year, and that is now the Jerry West Trophy. With the new names of the awards all being legends from the older generations, I thought it'd be a fun idea to rename the awards for modern day players and to also make up some awards. So let's get right into it. The new MVP award would be named after you. That's right, if you subscribe to my channel, you'll be the MVP. We've passed 70 subscribers, and with your help we can hit 100 real soon. So please consider subscribing because after all it is free. Alright, so in all seriousness, the MVP award for this current generation of players would be named after LeBron James. Whether you love him or you hate him, LeBron has been one of the best players of all time and the face of the league for the last 20 years. LeBron for his career is averaging 27.1 points, 7.5 rebounds, and 7.1 assists per game. He's also a 4-time MVP and a 4-time final MVP, and in all honesty, he could have been MVP more times if it wasn't for voters' fatigue. He is a strong leader off the court and represents everything good that you would want from this award. Steph Curry would be a strong contender for the award as well. He's a 2-time MVP, 4-time NBA champion, and the best 3-point shooter to ever play the game, but ultimately I went with LeBron James. The Defensive Player of the Year award would be renamed to the Dwight Howard Trophy. Dwight Howard is a 3-time Defensive Player of the Year, made 5 all-defensive teams, led the league in blocks twice, and led the league in rebounds 5 different times. He has had quite the Hall of Fame career, and during his prime he was a dominant force defensively. My runner-up for this award would be Ben Wallace, and let me say now, I would have no problem if he won this award. I personally, for this video, am trying to select players who started their career after the year 2000, which is why I ultimately went with Dwight Howard. But there's no denying Ben Wallace's defensive impact. He went undrafted and signed with the Washington Bullets. Yeah, that's right, back when they were the Bullets. And what did he do? He became a 4-time Defensive Player of the Year, 6-time All-Defense, 5-time All-NBA, and a block champion. Also a 2-time rebounding champion, and he helped anchor debatably the best defensive team of all time, the 2003-2004 Pistons. Certainly no argument for me if you wanted to pick him for this trophy. The Rookie of the Year award would be renamed to the Blake Griffin Trophy. Blake Griffin's rookie year was pretty historic. He played all 82 games, averaged 22.5, 12 rebounds, and 3.8 assists, and was an all-star. It is very rare to see an all-star be a rookie. Blake Griffin was one of the most hyped prospects coming out of college, and while he sat his initial rookie year due to injury, he did not disappoint when he finally got out there. My runner-up for this award was Luka Doncic. Luka averaged 21 points, 7.8 rebounds, and 6 assists. His assist number are obviously higher than Blake's since he is a point guard and has the ball in his hand a lot. The main reason that I didn't select him was because of Blake Griffin's all-star nod. Both players would be deserving of this award title. The Sixth Man of the Year award would be renamed the Lou Williams Trophy. Lou Williams was a 3-time Sixth Man of the Year award winner, averaging 13.4, 3.3 assists, and 2.1 rebounds per game off the bench with over 1,000 games off the bench in his career. He was a dynamic scorer who can get you a tough bucket when you needed one. My alternative for this award, and probably equally deserving, is Jamal Crawford. Like Lou Williams, Jamal Crawford was also a 3-time Sixth Man of the Year award winner. Crawford averaged 12.6 points, 2.8 assists, and 1.8 rebound per game off the bench for his career. Both of these guys paved the way for the future generations and showed that just because you aren't starting, it doesn't mean that you aren't a key player on a team. These guys had big roles and helped their respective teams win a lot of ball games. My Most Improved award winner would be named after CJ McCollum. CJ put in the work in his first few years to improve his game, and when he finally got his chance, he never looked back. He increased his average from 6.8 points a game to 20.8 the first year that he became a starter. His free throw percentage got better, his 3-point percentage got better. Really, all of his shooting numbers got better. CJ did win the Most Improved award his first season starting, and the big jump in his numbers is the main reason I have him getting this award named after him. A player, in my opinion, who's on a similar path to CJ is Anthony Simons. Funny enough, he's getting the chance to shine because of his former teammate CJ getting traded away. But it is too early to name an award after him. He needs to sustain this high level of play for at least 5 more years, in my opinion, before I could even consider him. My Clutch Player of the Year award would be named the Damian Lillard Award. He has hit countless big shots from all over the court and seems to have ice in his veins at the end of the game. We had seen him crush the Rockets' dreams on a game winner in the playoffs and send Paul George packing as well. He's just cold-blooded. Another solid option would be Kawhi Leonard. We all know what he did to my beloved Sixers, and when he is locked in and getting to his spots, he feels automatic. And while we are talking about awards, I wanted to go over some just for fun awards that I'd like to see, but I know that will never happen. The first award would be the Loyalty Award, and that would go to Damian Lillard. This guy just refuses to leave the Blazers. You might have to drag him off the court one day. And I don't expect that he's ever going to leave them unless their relationship really sours, but at this point, I don't see that happening. Dirk would also be a great alternative, but he is a little bit of the older generation, even though he played forever, so for that reason I went with Damian Lillard. The next award would be the Biggest Bitch Award, and that goes to the one and only Ben Simmons. Am I a salty Sixers fan? Maybe. But he acts like a coward who does not work on his game. He's my easy favorite for this award. The next award is the WOAT Coach Award, and that goes to Doc Rivers. Doc Rivers was somehow voted the top 15 coach of all time. If it wasn't for a stacked Celtics team that won a title in 2008, he would be out the league a long time ago. Seriously, how does this man continue to blow so many leads year after year and just not get fired? The next award is the Biggest Flop, and that goes to Marcus Smart. Marcus Smart is a great player, but we all know he's had his fair share of big flops. Don't hate the player, hate the game, right? Marcus Smart will do whatever it takes to win, and I can admire that. And my last award is the Biggest Complainer Award, and that unfortunately goes to my boy Joel Embiid. I love Embiid. He's my second favorite Sixer of all time, right behind Iverson, and by the time Embiid retires, he might end up being number 1. But with all of that said, Embiid does yell a lot at the refs and complain for calls, and he does get hacked a lot, so I'm not going to argue it, but he also gets his fair share of soft calls. As Drake once said, do your thing, 21. But at the end of the day, I do think complaining works because he does seem to get a lot of favorable calls, so shout out Embiid. Well, that wraps up this video. I hope you guys did enjoy, and please let me know in the comments below what you think of my selections, anything you would do differently, and any other category you would like to make. Thanks for watching, and I hope to see you in my next video.